Okay. All right. We're recording.
Welcome everybody to our December 7th.
Tonight is a big night for the team. We are really excited to talk about what we are going to talk about tonight. And we've been really working on a lot of great things for the team. We've just been creating and listening and hearing and
developing ourselves as leaders.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
we just go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, so I was going to say, so we collectively decided that tonight and first Wednesday of the month is going to be a training, as opposed to how we have been doing it, which is like a what would you call it? Like a open
get together,
like a gathering.
Mm-hmm.
We just felt that the value really wasn't there, and that people weren't really getting much out of the team calls, including myself and Michelle.
Yeah.
So we decided just to do basic training. And if this is kind of like beyond you, or if it's behind you, then you can just kind of like pick and choose, like what it is that you want to tune into. But yeah, so
we created a presentation.
Michelle's super excited about her presentation because it's great.
I love presentations. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit screen share, and then Claire is going to go ahead and talk first. She's got some notifications, just news and things like that, and then we'll get into the meat of it. So I'm going to and share. Okay, so let me know if you see it. Okay. All right,
Okay.
So Claire, I'll control it with the mouse, okay?
Perfect.
Okay, so tonight our topic is leveraging the health bet and challenge groups. And what I really love about what we've created here is that we could adjust this to after the health bet, and we can just have it as a basic challenge group guide. So that way it's a good duplicatable system for you if you need something quick for one of your coaches. If you're a new coach and you just want something, or you need something quick to just kind of help yourself understand what a challenge is because you're just ready to get started, this is going to be great for that too. So
yep.
We can adjust the slides and stuff like that. So we'll get that done after this call.
And all of this will be up on our YouTube channel. So you guys can have this forever and ever and ever, whenever you're growing your own teams and beyond. So it's super exciting. So team notifications. This is just going to be, we decided just to kind of start with like a little, like housekeeping kind of a thing. So we decided that team Zooms are going to be 3 times a month. We're going to have one on the 1st, which is going to be
first Wednesday of the month.
The first Wednesday of the month is going to be a training exactly like this. We're just going to choose different topics. And then the second Wednesday of the month is going to be a life power hour, a group session where we all get together and basically go through our, checklists. We invite, we, add friends, we do reconnects, all of that good stuff. The 4th Wednesday of the month is going to be goal setting, Q&A, planning for the following month, basically kind of like what we were doing, but more like, just kind of focused on like end of the month stuff.
Yeah.
Next, I thought, I thought it would be a great idea to have a hashtag, hashtag Synergy 2017, and this is basically going to be used for anything that you post on your personal page that you feel is going to be beneficial for the whole team to leverage the health bet and the new year. I really think that the Health Bet and the new year is something that we need to launch almost like a new program. Super important. I did not do this last year, and I am doing it this year, and I'm already seeing momentum for the new year. The Health Bet dates, January 9th through February 5th. For more information on the rules, check the FAQ in your online office. Do you want me to go into that a little bit, or you just want for them to scope it out on their own?
Yeah, you can just go in your back office and check out that FAQ, and then
yeah, it's all pretty much right there. Super simple. We don't really have to go into that too much. Calendars.
This was basically, I know that we had been posting the calendars for a month.
Yeah, so we had been posting our own calendars in the team page, but we feel like it really wasn't beneficial to anybody, and it was just kind of like more of a pain in the tush than it really was anything. And so you're basically going to be responsible for your own calendar, but certainly if you need help, reach out to your sponsor coach. And if you're a new coach, you will be doing, I always forget it. I do, we do, you do, or you do.
Yeah, I, we, you.
I, we, you.
Yeah.
And that is obviously, that is something for new coaches. So ask your sponsor coach about that. And the resource of the week, Christina Delgado, she had an amazing call that Michelle and I listened to earlier this week, and it was about the Health Bet. And so that'll be posted in the team page in the files section. Here's the link. And she basically went over the mindset that you have to have for the end of the year, and then going into the new year. And she also went over the calendar that she has all set up for December through January 9th that she herself uses. And she's a top coach, so incredible information there. She's so inspiring and so powerful, and it's just really great to watch her. Lastly, logo ideas. I'm assuming, I don't think we really touched base on this, Michelle, but I'm assuming that you're just kind of interested in hearing what people feel for the team page. Okay.
Yeah, if anybody has any logo ideas, you were just kind of moving around some stuff and just kind of getting just open-minded to seeing what resonates.
Yeah. So throw your, create something if you're good at that. Throw your ideas out.
Right. If you have ideas, if you want to, it's just open for creativity if that was something that you wanted to do.
Yep.
I just want to throw one thing before we get started on the calendars. We will most likely probably post our calendars in the team page, but we'll just do it as more of like a template. So if you decide you wanted to copy that particular template, or if you wanted to use it as a guide, or do it exactly, however. So it's just another resource that's there for you. So you can see how we reverse engineer it, which I'll explain in this training, but and then that way you can just plan out your next 2 months in advance. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started now. So the first thing is, because this is leveraging the Beachbody Health Bet and the challenge groups, I just wanted to talk about the Health Bet first. It is a 30-day challenge. Claire, mentioned that on the notifications on the, cleaning stuff. Again, there is more information in the FAQs that you can find that. But it will be in the My Challenge Tracker app. So anybody who wants to participate, they must be part of the Tracker app. It can't be a Facebook group. Basic things. The basic rules for the Health Bet is 3 workouts a week and 5 Shakeologies a week. And that Shakeology login must have a picture. So
make sure you get that picture in, because there were some people that did not do that and they did not get their money. So.
Yep. And I would recommend, because you get the option of camera or library, I would just do camera. Then that way you know for sure that there's no editing, or, it just takes it right from the app.
Yeah.
Benefit of the Health Bet. This is really a great opportunity to really reward more people for taking their health seriously and taking charge of it. And they're doing up 2 to 3 million, right? Up to 3 million.
It's up to 3 million, yeah, depending on challenge packs sold.
Right. So the last health bet, the reason why that they're doing it again and it was so helpful is because 80% of the people who participated in the last health bet either met or almost met their goals because of the accountability, which shows you when you are doing it, right? Because we did it for money too. I wanted to have a piece of the pie.
I want money, heck yeah.
Yeah. So, when I did it, I was meeting my goals too.
Yep.
So, and then it's really an exciting thing, and it really helps promote competition within yourself. It's really just the competition for the consistency and the discipline, and it's a fun way to do it. And, even if it's like $5 or $10 at the end, that's $5 or $10 you didn't have before.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So, creating a challenge group. Now, when you come in, of course, if you're a new coach and you're just joining us and you're not really sure what a challenge group is, basically, it's a group of women or men or however you want to have it. And you pick a program, and it's clients who come in, they have a program, they drink Shakeology, they check in every day with like a picture, there's value added. And everybody just checks in and holds each other accountable and supports each other and encourages each other. And there's fun ways to do challenges. So that's why that's the first topic there. The first thing to think about is think fun, because when we're having fun as human beings, we want fun. We crave fun. So if you make something fun for somebody, then it turns it into a game and they want to enjoy it. They want to be a part of it.
Totally.
What would help you get results? That's just a way to think of another way to create a challenge. What are you struggling with right now? Are you having a struggle with staying consistent in the morning with your workouts, or are you struggling with getting enough water in? So what are you struggling? What would help you get results? And that could be another way to reach out and invite for a challenge group. Create your own challenge group for yourself and invite your friends. That's what we do.
I love that.
Yeah. So then also too, what do your friends and your followers need? Now, if you are a new coach and you're new to, your marketing and your relationship building, you may not know that really what they need yet. So continue to build those relationships. That's the most important thing. But a great way to find out what your friends and your followers need, like what could benefit them and what you have to offer to benefit them, is ask them. Do a post and say, hey, give them like 3 or 4 options and say which one would benefit you the most if you had help with. And see, what the answers are. You may have a mix. You may have like one, like consistently, so it's just a way to kind of build affinity on your page. And we can talk about affinity on social media training another time. But it helps with that. And it also shows your clients and your friends and your followers and your potential coaches who join your team that you are interested in what they want, that you really want to help add value to them. So there's all kinds of challenges. There's a huge amount of challenges. You could have a challenge from one end of the spectrum to the other. It could be organization. It could be Christmas wrapping. It could be an elf on the shelf challenge. It could be, cleaning, a cleaning challenge. It could be free nutrition or habit forming investment challenge. It could be Shakeology, a squat challenge, any sort of challenge where you are inviting somebody to join you in helping make their life just a little bit better and being aware of choices to make their life a little bit better.
I also, really quick, I wanted to mention that if you're looking for like scripts and guides, there's some on the Misfit site. So misfitrepublic.com has all kinds of tabs for guides and scripts for all other challenge groups. All of these, I think they have 7-day, Shakeology, nutrition, 30-day challenge group, weight loss, all that. So
yeah, there's tons of them. And then also too, a great way to is you can create your own
Yeah.
and template, you know.
Right. I mean, once you get used to it, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's really just the mindset is to sit down and just write out something quick, like you would if you're talking to your best friend and you were just inviting your best friend to something, you know, no judgment, no nothing. That's how you would invite somebody, because that's the real you. That's how you would do it. So there's lots of resources for that too. And then challenge groups help to get to know more people. They really create friendships, and you help bring other people with other people, because these two people may need to connect some reason in this world, and you're able to bring those two together. And then you help people get results. When you are able to show up for your challenge group, do your vitals every day, and you are being your best challenger, then your challengers who have joined you will want to do it with you, and you'll inspire them to stay consistent and motivated. So, all right, so here's the strategizing plan. Now, this is basically one of the most important parts. I think a lot of us underestimate the importance of strategizing and planning before executing. And some of us tend to stay in strategizing and planning and don't execute. So it's a matter of making sure we do all three. So here is what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you see my mouse moving at all? Okay. Yeah. So the health bet starts on the 9th. Okay. So I'm going to move you guys right over here. Okay. So the health bet starts on the 9th. So what I'm doing now is I've taken my December and my January calendar, and I'm reverse engineering my posts and you know, when I'm going to do my call to actions, and just kind of strategically placing them on certain days that I know for me are my higher traffic days. So I started here on the health bet, and then I went to the Friday before. Now this week before you'll see is prep week. So I made this final day to order on this Friday, because while people may, you know, some people may not get paid until the 6th, you know, some people may just need that extra week, or some people may just be like, I'm ready now, and it's like Thursday night, you know, at 9 p.m. So, you know, this last day here gives them the weekend to prep and plan, because they'll have access to BOD. So they'll have access to the program and everything there. So then I go back 2 days and I do the final call to action on that Wednesday, because Beachbody Week is Thursday to Wednesday. So it's great to have a final call to action. I might have some sort of, you know, prize for whoever, you know, or a drawing for a prize for activity for that, to get people to get that final orders in. And so then I go backwards from there, and now the week between Christmas and New Year's, this whole week, people are going to be traveling, partying, staying in and not spending money, you know, just some will possibly be going shopping as well, because a lot of people get money for Christmas. But this is a week of reflection and stuff like that. So not a lot happens during this week business-wise. So it's a great week to really ramp up your messages, really ramp up your reconnections, really ramp up your new friends. And so I made a resolution call to action on the 28th, which again is a Wednesday. And it's the last Wednesday of the month. So for any reason, this could help you. If you haven't hit Success Club yet, this is an opportunity for you to hit Success Club. And so then going back from there, I've got my Throwback Thursday with the call to action, and then my Transformation Tuesday has a call to action as well. And I strategically placed 2 in that week, because I know that it's the 3rd week, or it's close to the end of the month, and I want to get a lot of traction in before the end of the month. I want to get a lot of posts going. And so then I count backwards from that, and on the 12th, I'm doing my big challenge announcement. So it really depends. I know for me, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my high traffic days. I know that those are good days for me. So that's why I'm going to put my call to actions on those days. But this is kind of just a template, so to speak, just kind of an idea as to what may work for you. You know, but kind of gives you the idea on how I did it and why I did it. And so then really the last thing is prepare and share. And it's so important to prepare, but the most important part is to share, because that's what we do as coaches. We share. And so when you are doing your posts and you are working your business, you are living your vitals. Your Transformation Tuesday and your Throwback Thursday posts are vital. Those are such important days and important posts where you can really put a great call to action and have it connected with an emotional connection to your story. And you can really draw people in, and you can really make some great connections, and it's a great call to action post. I know for me specifically, if I do at least 1 to 2 call to action specific posts, like I'm doing a challenge, here we go, you know, obviously it'll be a bit different than that. Don't say I'm doing a challenge, here we go. But if you do a call to action specific post, that will help as well. And then definitely create a list of who you want to invite. I have found that when I'm going to sit down and do my work, if I don't know who I'm going to talk to, I spend more time trying to figure out who I'm going to talk to than actually talking to the person. So, so when you create a list of who you want to invite, this will help you sit down and you'll have focus. You'll have your strategy, you'll have your list, you'll be able to track better. And then you'll feel more confident because you'll know who you're going to invite. I can't stress enough the importance of staying consistent with your vital behaviors, especially this month. December is the month where so many people just let it all go, and they don't focus on their goals, they don't focus on their health, their fitness, their nutrition. It's just letting it all go month. And when you are staying consistent every single day through the times when everyone else is not, then when that person is ready to say yes to your challenge group invite, they're going to come to you. When they're ready for a challenge, they're going to come to you because you were the one that was consistent. Be like, you know what? Claire was consistent. She went through the entire December and she didn't, you know, if she can do that, then you know, she's, you know, great. She can help me, you know. Big, huge thing is share your consistencies. I think a lot of people are afraid or a little apprehensive in sharing their consistencies because I think many people have a mindset belief that it's like a selfish or a stuck up thing when we're, right, when we're sharing what we're doing that's working. But people don't know what's working if we don't share it with them. And then sharing your failures and your successes. We want people to celebrate with us, but we also want people to connect with us during a failure that we may have hit. And when we are able to share that particular failure, maybe not in detail, you know, but the feeling of that failure, then you are being vulnerable with your following, with your friends. And when you're vulnerable, then other people will feel vulnerable with you and they'll feel comfortable to be vulnerable with you. And that's where change is made. Invite to those, send invites to those who like and or comment on your call to action posts. So a lot of people may not, they may be very apprehensive, nervous, shy, scared to comment on a call to action post. So they'll just like it because they want some information, but they'll just, you know, they'll like it. So when you reach out to the people who like those posts and you ask them, you know, hey, this is a great one that, you know, started asking, you know, are you on a health journey too? You know, thanks for liking it. You know, are you doing the same thing? And that also helps you create your list of who you want to invite. Follow up with all of your previous customers, especially this year, because as we ramp up into January, we all know what January does in the health and fitness industry. We all know. We don't even have to go over it. It's there. So when you start working and following up with all your previous customers, seeing if they're still working towards their goals, checking in to see how you can serve them, seeing what can happen, then you are already building the momentum for January, okay? Because December is the month where we do the dirty work, okay? This is the month where we stay consistent. And so the last thing, which is probably, again, one of the most important, is get excited and show your enthusiasm. When people are excited and they're like, we're going to do this. This is going to be so much fun. I can't wait. We're getting success. People are going to lose weight. People are going to get healthy. And you are just pumped. Then people are going to be like, hell yeah, I don't want to join you. So yeah, get excited, show that enthusiasm. And, and if you have some troubles and some beliefs that are telling you, no, don't do that, then dive deeper into some personal development. Start figuring that out. So that is really it. I really hope that this has helped. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing.
I was just real quick. Guys, we have great products and people need what we have, and what we have works. And they're going to start to do something in the new year. They're going to start to look for something. So we need for you to be that something and just, get uncomfortable. It's what has to happen to create change. We are the leaders. So go out there, get uncomfortable, and start that change. Be that change.
Yeah, and show people that you won't die when you get uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It's that fear that we feel. It's that fight or flight. And that happens when we're like going to talk, or when we're going to invite, or when we're going to share, do a post. So when you have that fear, it's not a valid fear of what you're feeling. You won't die. That's not gonna happen. So once you're able to go through that and get that uncomfortable and stay consistent with getting uncomfortable, then it's going to get easier and easier. You're going to get more creative, and it's just going to be fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording on this. And thank you guys for watching this. If you have any questions on this, just pop on the team page and just ask whatever questions. Reach out to your sponsor. If your sponsor's unavailable, then, reach out to Clara. We're all here on the team page to help. So I'm going to stop recording now.